Netflix versus Hulu. Well, Netflix, by the way, if you hadn't heard, they changed their pricing scheme. And at one point in time, they were splitting off their DVD distribution services. Well, now Reed is kind of recanted and said, oh, no. Okay, the renting thing, it's back in Netflix again. It's all in one again. But we're not changing our pricing. It's still going to cost you twice as much to get what we were giving you before. But it's all the same. Still Netflix. Well, like many people, I ended up dropping the DVD renting option and stuck with just the streaming option. Even though Netflix streaming services aren't awesome, Netflix streaming is great if you want to watch, old television series online that you can't get anywhere else through Amazon Prime or Hulu. A lot of documentaries, a lot of movies, but most of them suck. That's the funny thing about all these online streaming services. The movies suck. But it's not the problem of Netflix, really. It's really the problem of the movie distribution centers and the producers. They don't want to let go of traditional strangleholds. This is the reason why the whole music industry was disruptive, and why people have kind of forced the industry to change. Versus Hulu. Hulu is kind of in trouble. I pay for Netflix streaming. I pay for Hulu streaming. It's nice to have Hulu and Netflix because some media is available on Hulu that isn't available on Netflix. I can catch up on episodes easier on Hulu. But of course, I also have Comcast, and I pay Comcast, and I have certain apps for my iPad or iPhone that I can only access if I have my Comcast account, like the TBS app or the HBO app, just for examples. So I can get to the media directly, in some cases indirectly, because like the TBS app shows reruns that were produced by other networks. And I can watch them easily through that app or another. So if there's a value in Hulu over Netflix, it's just it has different media. But I honestly think Hulu's not going to be around for too much longer. I don't know if they know what to do with it anymore, because it came along at a time where all these production studios and content producers were wanting to come together and create the end-all, be-all production center. Well, now they're all producing the media directly to consumers, at which point you wonder, well, why is Hulu even around? Hulu's kind of on its way out. I was goes as far as to say is Netflix may have hurt itself, with the pricing change, but even further hampered by the fact that it just has a lot of content it's okay. It's good content to pay for. Certainly, there's good stuff you can get on Netflix on demand. It's the convenience of it, really. And a lot of, products support Netflix, out of the box, like the PS3 or the Xbox 360, the iPad, iPhone, etc. It's really what content do you want to watch on a regular basis? Want to catch up on a lot of seasons and recent television shows? Who's going to be the one for you? You want to catch up on full-on seasons, past seasons as produced on DVD? Potentially Netflix is going to be the one for you. I would say Netflix has better documentaries than Hulu. Hulu has a lot of movies that nobody would ever want to watch. Yeah. Oh, and then there's Amazon Prime as well. I'm paying for that anyway, so I can watch stuff on there. It's nice, easy, it's convenient. Yeah, they all suck. They all suck right now. But it's not their fault that they suck necessarily. It's everybody else that sucks. And the suck kind of trickles. It's a trickle-down economy. Suck comes down from on top and filters into this pile of crap that you can just choose whether or not you're going to buy into. So, I may not be paying for Hulu Premium at some point in the future. I mean, it's $8 a month or whatever it is. It's not horrible. Price of a couple of cups of coffee at Starbucks. And it's easy. It's convenient, right? Depends on how you consume information. What do you think? Which one's... I don't think either one is better inherently. It depends on what you want. What do you choose to buy into? With your own money, not somebody else's, what do you choose to buy into, if at all? Do you choose to spend your own money on these services? And remember, anybody who brags about piracy has got a little penis. We've already covered that in the past, proved it with beyond a shadow of a doubt. So I don't want to get into that aspect of this conversation. Thank you for asking the question. Hopefully you like this video. Whether or not you like my answer, you like this video. Like the video. Like it. Please. I shouldn't beg for that. At least I don't have a subscription service, right? Give me that. Get what you pay for. Yeah. My email address, chris@perillo.com. Feel free to drop me a line on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, chris.perillo.com. Maybe you've heard of lockergnome.com. I don't know. Also got this chat room, part of the live video feed. Streaming out over the web. Geeking out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.